Alright fellas, here back with Pokemon Masters, and today we got the Extreme Battle event, take on battles with trainers from different regions, Extreme Battle event. Oh boy, that's the title. So yeah, the first one here is Cinnabuddies Unite versus Giovanni. We have 5 total battles here. Tomorrow will be, I think, Hoenn Buddies Unite, and then Galar, then Kalos, then Unova. Unova ending. Oh god, that's gonna be painful. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow is gonna be Hoenn, so who cares? But today we got Sinnoh, so yeah, this should be very, very easy to do with this setup. All you got to do is have Dawn with her offensive grid. I'll show grids at the end of the battle. So yeah, let's go ahead, hop into the battle here. This should be very, very easy. Alright, here we are versus Giovanni. We've got Aaron, Dawn, and Candace. This should be very easy, honestly. Well, it is very easy, because this is the pre-recorded battle. This is my first ever attempt with this team, and we're able to win. Pretty much all you got to worry about is Giovanni and his sand, so you gotta just change it to hail. You do take a little bit of chip damage with the hail, but it's not really that bad, considering 2 of our characters here do have the gradual healing, so it pretty much doesn't affect them all that much. And obviously you have the healing with Aaron's heal order as well as Dawn's trainer move, so you're not going to have to worry about that. Dawn is an amazing option for this battle because she acts as both a support as well as a pseudo striker, where she has Tough Cookie for her seed bomb damage as well as pecking order and haymaker as an innate multiplier is what the haymaker is for her sync nuke. So you can get some very good damage out of her nuke and DPS, which basically enables her to be your best free-to-play option for this battle in terms of offenses. Because again, she's a grass damage dealer. She's a physical attacker because Giovanni does have wise entry. I'm quite sure. So you're not going to be able to do too much special damage with him. But thankfully, Dawn is physical, and she is obviously grass type, and she is one of the best striker damage dealer supports in the game, I would say, or at least among them, right? So. Yeah, it was pretty unfortunate for Giovanni here. Obviously, if you have, like, Adamant or something, he's going to get fucking obliterated. Like, you could probably solo this battle with Adamant, realistically speaking. But just using Dawn here with this setup works just fine. You're able to use Aaron as well as Dawn's X defense alls in order to buff her defenses so she can have her Tough Cookie maxed out. They set up Sand, so be sure to set up Hail again, because, again, that Sand, whenever they have Sand up, the damage can hurt quite a lot. I don't know if Candace is the best option for this battle because of the chip damage from Hail, but as you can see, it really doesn't affect us here. So if you want to play it safe, just go ahead and use Candace and Abomasnow here. They can buff their speed, give you a little bit of gauge management, and be fine. Or maybe you can bring someone like Signusuit Morty, who has a relatively good bulk, and maybe he can survive a sync move or something. I'm not too sure. By the way, we take out the Giovanni there with the Seed Bomb, or the Sync Nuke, sorry, and it was very, very easy. The best thing about Dawn here is that she has her Power Siphon passive skill to where she's able to debuff enemy attack if they attack her with a move. So she's able to, take away enemy stats as well as raise her own. So her offenses are maxed. Her crit sadly is not. It's probably a good idea to go for the NPR on Aaron's trainer move if you want to make this a little bit less RNG related. But I didn't need to. Really, it was that easy. I go ahead and go for Dawn's trainer move here. And I just go ahead and go for the Ice Punches and attack orders with Aaron and Candace here in order to KO that side over there, so that wasn't too bad. I do have Staggering 4 on Aaron's grid, but it literally only activates once. Only activates once in this battle, and that's right here. And then we go ahead and use Dawn's Sync move and we win. So even if you get really bad luck, you're probably going to win anyway. It's not that difficult. You can see here, I practically took no damage, and I never even used Aaron's heal order. And everyone's pretty much at near full HP, except Candace, who doesn't even have, like, any healing, so no wonder. So yeah, that was very, very easy of a battle. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the grids. All right, let's look at the grids here. So yeah, that was a very easy battle, just straight up. Like that was my first attempt on the battle, and it was pretty much just because I knew what I could do here with these characters and how Giovanni worked. Because again, Giovanni has two main things. One, he's got the Sand Blaster and Surging Sand abilities to where he has power-ups in Sand. Duh. He's also got Good Form and Rising Tide to where the more his stats are raised, the greater his attack power in his Sync move and normal moves. But considering the fact that Good Form and Rising Tide take forever to max out, and the fact I was debuffing his attack with Dawn here, he didn't get to get too many stat raises. And obviously the defense maxed and special defense maxed with Aaron and Dawn here just resulted in a lot of very easy ways to take 0 damage. And then Candace being able to change it to Hail meant that the Sand boost wasn't going to happen, right? So that was very, very good. Obviously, if you have any other type of, Sun Setter, Rain Setter, or Hail Setter, like Irida, Adamant, Signusuit Morty, those type of characters can probably work relatively well. They can probably live a sync move, even though Signusuit Morty is off region. I'd say he's probably going to be fine. So if you have one of those characters, they may be better than Candace because they set up in Erida's case, she sets up hail, but she also makes it has the passive to where allies don't take damage in hail. But obviously, Adamant and Morty, they set up sun. You don't take chip damage in sun or anything like that. So maybe it'd be a little bit better than the hail. But obviously, for the full free to play setup, this is what you're working with. When it comes to using a support character or just anyone who can buff Dawn's crit, because that's what you need. That's all you really need your support for, is to buff Dawn's crit, though it would be better to have a support that can also buff her attack. This is pretty much the only options, really. Maylene may work better. I'm not too sure, because she does have Drain Punch and whatnot for healing. She has Rock Smash for defense debuffs. But I liked Aaron because of his safety, because he has special defense buffs, defense buffs, as well as the healing, and he still has the ability to flinch, attack buff, and crit buff, and all of that. So I felt like he was a safer run, probably your best support, but maybe you can squeak it out with Maylene. I'm not too sure. You can go ahead and feel free to try, because you do have Dawn's heal with her trainer move, so you can kind of fall back on that if need be. Just make sure Dawn doesn't go down, because she is your main source of damage. If she goes down, probably not going to be too good for you. Anyway, yeah, that was the battle versus Giovanni with the Sinnoh Buddies Unite. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this Extreme Battle event down in the comments below. I'll be uploading a video tomorrow for the next Extreme Battle event. And yeah, I will see you all later.